Hello, powerful one. Welcome to this edition of Inner Growth to Osezuah Elimihe. It's another beautiful day, and we really need to talk about something that is crucial. A lot of us think that it is by strength, physical strength, that we win in this world. Physical strength is a slave. It is beastly. It is animal because it is coming from this body. This body is subject to control of the higher mentality. This body's mentality is animal. It is earthy. It is subject to manipulation when it comes into contact with others who are operating from a higher mentality. This is why the people with the stronger physical strength can be easily manipulated and controlled by people who do not have any brute force. They are using mental power. So the power that is most important in this physical world is the non-physical power. The power that you cannot point a camera on and catch it. The power that is not seen by the naked eyes. It is that power that controls all things. So if you want to really enjoy life, really enjoy life, to have things go smoothly for you, you don't act, you don't build, you don't construct by your actions. You construct by your feelings. Yep. Now the questions that are going to be coming at me now is that how can you say we use our feelings? Feelings are magnetic. Feelings are very, very potent. They are the ones that pull things to you. Once you have a feeling within you, it means that you have focused your attention for a long time with a sense of belief on something. And once something you focus your attention becomes a feeling, oh my goodness, that thing has become a reality. You just haven't seen it. Feeling is a manifester. It is the force of the human mind. So what I'm saying in this video is create your reality with your feelings. But what if you are trying your best and in spite of all your best effort, results are not coming? Well, I'll say to you, stop thinking. Because at that point in time, when you are trying your best, you are putting in your best and results are not coming, it is not the time to think about that thing. Because if you're thinking about that thing, you are going to be thinking along the line of it is not working. Why? These are the questions you are going to be having in your mind. Who is behind it? What is making this like this? Now, you have left your original plan to create a life, to create a reality, and you are now thinking on why the reality is not coming to pass. It is a wrong line of thought. So stop thinking. When you are feeling bad, stop thinking. Well, what exactly is this all about? You will get to know about it when we come back from this break. I am Osezuah Anthony Elimihe. You know me. I am in the game of helping you grow from inside out. That is the drill. You're welcome back. Now this is what we're saying. Your inner state controls your outer realities. Whatever is outside of you that your eyes can see, your nostrils can smell, your mouth can taste, you can touch, and you can hear are subject to your inner state. Whatever you have been experiencing in life has been or have been product of your inner state. How is your inner state? If your inner state is not in favor of what you are doing, what you intend to achieve or have, you are never going to have it, no matter how hard you try. Working on your inner state is very, very important. See, I said earlier that you should create with your feelings. Whether I told you that or not does not make any difference, because every creation is done through feelings. A man, a woman, a human being is as they feel. A human being's realities are as they feel. If you feel strongly about something, you are creating that thing. That's what it is. No two ways about it. So when you are feeling bad about what you're doing, when you are feeling bad about somebody that you are trying to attract to your life, you are not going to get the person. That feeling bad is going to be repelling that person. What do I mean? You are trying to get this person. This person is not paying you attention. The person is resisting you. Sometimes you throw money at it, the person takes your money and does not reciprocate the action of you giving them that money. You make calls, they pick it when they like, and they sound very unfriendly and harsh towards you. Don't you know that by this time you have begun to rubbish yourself before these people? Of course, that's what you're doing, but you are not aware of it. You think you are trying to put in effort, you're trying to put effort at it. That's not how to put effort. And when these things are happening, you start feeling bad about that person. The person is using me. What does this person think he is? What is wrong with this person self? You start having those negative feelings. And when you think about this person at this time, you are thinking bad about that person. You are thinking bad about getting that person. Therefore, that is what we populate. But if you are a great guy, you're a great woman, you're a great person, and irrespective of what this person is doing to you, you can still think lovingly about the person. Good. I will say to you now, stop contacting the person. Stop contacting this person. Either by texting, either by phoning, either by whatever. Don't. And if you come across this person, greet the person warmly as if nothing ever happened, and don't come up with your intention again. Greet the person and just move on. Now, if you met the person and you don't greet the person will say, I'm getting at him, don't mind him. He's feeling frustrated because, you see, but when you meet the person and you greet the person very warmly and you are friendly, how are you doing? How is your situation? How is family? How is business? How is your health? Oh, good. Thank you very much. Okay, bye. You'll be surprised that initially the person wants to walk fast away from you. When you start seeing these warm greetings and you are not even your countenance is not showing that you are starstruck. You are not giving that look that you used to give to say, oh, I really want you, baby. I want you. No, that's not the feeling. You are just being nice. You greet this person and walk away. Maybe this person used to ask you for one thing or the other, and the person calls to say, hi, I wanted to go to so place. Will you come and pick me? Will you come and help me? So. Say, oh, so I'm honestly very profitably engaged elsewhere. Don't use the word busy. Busy is not a good expression. Okay, I'm actually engaged somewhere. I won't be able to make it at that time. Whatever that time, just give the impression that you are not available. But don't show bad feelings. Don't show that you are smarting from what this person has been doing to you. And then person realizes that this guy doesn't have my time anymore. Then they begin to think about to use your feelings. Let your feelings about whatever you love, whatever you want, stay pure. Make sure that it is not contaminated by any negative thoughts, any bad feeling. When you are not happy about somebody in your business, in your relationship, in your spiritual life, there's no way you are going to do well. Because when you are feeling bad, what could really happen is that you are protesting. When you protest at things, the reason you are protesting will multiply. He has never changed anything. Go and check the history of mankind. Protests have not done anything to change or better the lots of humanity. All right? Even if you have to have protestations, there has to be something much stronger than protestation at the background of it. This is why in the case of the civil rights movement, there was this non-violent confrontation. There was this idea of educating the Negroes, the black people, on their rights so that they can assert them, and all of those things were there. And there were also this idea of sitting at the table with the people, policymakers, to craft the way forward. All those things were happening while there were still protestations. But if you depend on protest as a basis of moving forward, it won't happen. Now, why is it that you can sit at table with the people you are not happy with is because you believe that there are possibilities from relating with them. You have not cut them off. And then, even when you sit at table to have a discussion with these people and you have bad feelings towards them, you hate them, you dislike them, you are just forcing yourself to have those discussions, what happens is that your feeling of I don't like these people, I hate them, they are not truthful people, they are deceivers, they are killers, all of those negativities will be affecting them at the vital points. It will narrow their possibilities and it will narrow your own possibilities. And when you meet at table, there will be nothing positive coming out of it because both of you are not open. What if two parties are at the table? One party is all loving, is all forgiving, is willing to have positive result from the discussion. The other one is just all negative and they say these people are not trustworthy. You know what's going to happen? There will be a result. I tell you, there will be a result from those confrontations, from those meetings. But everything will be in favor of the one that has positive feeling. You know why? Because this other party, by their feelings, are recreating the other party. See, negative emotions are weaker before positive emotions. People don't know this. So when you are involved in anything at all, make sure always endorse your feelings and attitude towards that thing. If your attitude is one of I need this thing to better my life, to be a better person, you're weaker. You think this thing is coming to improve your lot, you're weaker. The attitude is not the best. But if you are into it to serve humanity, to make your life more meaningful to society, to life, that's a positive way to go about it. That's number one. The attitude is right. It's not a beggarly, it's not a selfish, it's not a mercenary attitude. That's one. The second one is now to audit your feeling. Are you attached to that outcome? Okay? If you are not attached to the outcome, you are most likely, surely likely to get it. These are the things. Audit your attitude, audit your feelings. Because this is where winning comes from. We win from these two places, attitude and feelings. This is why we say the inner state of being controls the outer state of being. Some people think that their power is in doingness. They are so focused on do, so that they might have. But you see, doing is very, very weak compared with being. When you put yourself in the states of that thing that does, doing becomes natural to you. Efforts are welcomed, my friend. But the effort that works the magic is the effort that puts one in the right state, in the right frame of mind. I make this a habit of watching star athletes at the Olympics on the tracks before the takeoff. I watch them when they are playing tennis. I watch them in football. You see, they first of all have the total print of the environment mentally. And so they tend to conquer the environment. They have trained physically to conquer this body first, and the body has been mastered. Now they now talk about the mind. No matter how well you've mastered the control of this body, you've mastered, you've trained it, and all of that, if your mind does not have a very strong will, if your emotions are not positive, your emotions will be positive when your attitude is right. When your attitude is rightly positioned. Now, if you have a feeling that says, it's about me, I want to me, I want to serve me, I want to make me big, I want to make me better, you are just one, an infinitesimal unit of the entire universe. The microcosm within the macrocosm. The other person comes and says, I am in this to improve upon life, and he actually means it. I want to set a new record for humanity. I want to show to humanity that nothing is impossible. I want to make this race in the shortest possible time that anybody has ever made it. Not because I want to be hailed, not because I want to win a medal, but because I want to make humanity understand that there are no limits to what they can achieve. Okay? That there is no cap to possibilities. And when I win this race, some people somewhere will have an understanding that some things are possible. And you train every morning because of this. You walk every day because of this is your focus, my friend. You are now pulling the power of the macrocosm in favor of the microcosm. Now you have more wind behind you, and that is the wind of humanity. My friend, your results will be phenomenal. This is where all things become possible to the believer, because your belief right now is human-centric. It's geared towards humanity because your attitude is there. You have removed yourself from the picture. I did a video sometime where I said, when things are not working right for you, remove yourself from the picture. Because the self that is in that picture is the wrong self. It's a selfish self. It's a weak self. There is no way a weak self can pull the universe. You have to be powerful enough. You see, the idea is for you to become as powerful or even more powerful than the thing you are trying to attract. You are a dynamo. The powers in you are phenomenal. What reduces the power are, one, your attitude when it is wrong, and two, your feeling when it is negative. So what have we learned today? The main thrust of this video. One, your inner state controls your external events and your external actions, your externalities. That's one. Number two, when you are feeling bad, stop thinking. If you feel bad about anything, stop thinking about that thing, because all your thinking will be wrong. And by thinking, you are creating the realities that are wrong and bad. Because whatever you feel bad about and you think about it, you are creating more of that thing. That's the key thing. And then the other thing is, win with your feelings. Put yourself in the state of feeling good about whatever you want to achieve. No matter what obstacles are hurled at you, don't let them interfere or compromise with your feeling. If you are in love with any craft, keep that love. And the best way to do that is to put the reason you are in that craft right. Put the reason right. Don't go personal. If you go personal with your reason, your personality means that you are pitting the microcosm against the macrocosm. It will be too weak. So give it the force of all. I'm doing this for humanity. I'm not saying you should do it as a trick. Do it and mean it. Yes, mean it. Get into that groove. You see, it is very easy for a human being to start feeling about certain things. It's about thinking about it, saying it over and over again. Don't forget that a lie that is told over and over again becomes the truth. When you repeat something over and over to the mind takes it as the law. That is how the universe is construed. That's why devils win. Because they tell lies, they repeat over and over again to the open mind. And remember, your theta brainwave moment, use it to create the right attitude for whatever it is you're doing. And you will win big time. Thank you. Hananaye,